if you're told the young 18-year-old, 19-year-old kid who started trading a couple of years ago that, you know, with time, with effort, with dedication, this would be it, I probably would have said, yeah, you know, I believe it, because I was looking at places like this to stay on holidays, but I just had to respect my bank account because I couldn't afford it, right? And I couldn't take the time off. So now, you know, with what we do and trading, we're able to essentially just do this. What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another video. It's Emmanuel from LiveFree Effects, and today, it's a day in the life in Portugal. First time in Portugal, man. It's a beautiful country right now. I am in Lagos, Portugal, and you know, it's been a vibe. It's been the food, the views, just everything. You know, I'll put this up for those of you who, you know, Malta, right? You know how much I love Malta. But today's video, I'm going to be bringing you guys into what a simple day in the life is like here. And yeah, let's waste no time. Come on in.
Yeah. Hey, hey. Yeah. Ash to ashes, dust to dust. The dustiest niggas been fucking with us. Am I a goat? Well, probably not. I probably was, but you probably forgot. My wife.
So, one of the things with being out here is, you know, I get to trade from, you know, essentially my balcony. Being being at home, I got my office, which I very much love, but I do love being able to just see the view. So, the one interesting thing now that I love about coming to Europe and you know, working and trading from Europe is the time. So normally living in Eastern time, right, in Toronto, we're waking up 7:30 a.m. First thing I do is I come into the market at that time after doing my morning routine. Whereas being here and with the time difference, I'm able to do certain things in the morning. Like this morning, you know, went for a run and, you know, you're able to do a little bit more, like go to the beach, you know, go for a swim in the ocean. You have a little bit of your day, and then 2 to 3 hours, you come into the market. So right now, with the time being about 12:30, I'm coming into the market. That would be like my 7:30, right? Because of the time zone difference. So right here, you know, we're working, we're in the market already, I'm in a trade. Best thing about this is, you know, still being able, for me, I can't take a vacation and not work. You know, I didn't get into this because I hated my job. I love what I do. So if I'm on holidays, I'm still working, you know, because I think for me, that's just the purpose. That's just the love of what we do. Because then everything else is kind of like I eat, I run, I chill. How much of that can I do? But being able to say, okay, you know, I've done something for the day. Let's go outside. Let's go eat. Let's go, you know, drink. Let's go, you know, let's meet up with some friends. Let's go have some fun.
Yeah. Ice. Yo. Manish on the beach, shebang. All of my ops say dead. Why do they gas me up? Where does it go? My head. How much I got? A lot. Don't leave again, I won't. Thinking and trying me do like Bryson. Pussy ass nigga and don't. Can I forgive? I can't. What do I need? Some head. Shorty keep asking a date. She tryna finesse Poly Market for bread. Where's the beef? It's cooked. Where's the boy? He's booked. Don't even recognize none of these names at the top of the charts. I look. Am I upset? A bit. Last one you dropped was shit. I did press play on that hoe. Mid, skip. Where should I take a trip? Who should I take? His bitch. Tennis lessons with a Nike skirt on and her ass popping out. You're sick. Where's a goat? They need one. The mirror's right here, I see one. My nigga don't know how to pay me back, so he said next hat he catches a free one. What kind of clip? Extendo. What kind of switch? Not Nintendo. Y'all hanging out with friends though. They hanging out the window. What's up with gang? We back. What's in my raps?
Okay, guys, so far you've seen the villa in Portugal. Our trades for the day. Had a little bit of something to eat, so I feel good. I feel like I need to get a run in, but the food quality here is pretty good, so I don't have to stress about much. Yeah, that's a big thing. That's a big deal right now. I think a lot of living out in Canada, like you eat and you feel crazy. But I think being out here makes you think about getting money. There's nothing that it makes you think of outside of getting money. It's like, it's freedom, right? And if it's not about money, it's not always about money. Sometimes it's about freedom. And I think for me right now, I'm in a position where it's just like, I want to be free, right? I want to be able to live where I want to live, stay, you know, wherever, and just, and whether that's in Europe, and I pretty much can do that. But at the same time, it's like you have certain bases, and then you're like, ah. So part of my exploration right now and visiting a lot of countries in Europe is just seeing, you know, where I would want to live, you know. But outside of that, it's just really important right now to focus on what you're doing. All right, whatever it is, trading, your business, because nothing works without you making certain sacrifices. If you're not willing to put the work in, you are not going to be successful in any endeavor, right? And a lot of the time you might watch something like this, you might get inspired for a day or two, but the ones who do succeed are the ones who are inspired a lot longer than a day or two, you know, a month or two, you know, a year, you know, 3 years, you're watering the same plant and you're not getting anything for it, right? Are you comfortable to keep putting in that work and just keep making that daily deposit, even though, you know, your plant that you planted a couple of years ago hasn't even come out the ground yet, right? So part of the realization for me is always understanding that on the journey of becoming the best version of yourself, which is always what I'm about, is you got to be comfortable with walking down a road where there's not a whole lot of people beside you. Eventually, you might have an army of people around you, but that comes later, and I don't even know if that's something that you want because you might be so comfortable just getting things done on your own. But either way, it's always good to have people around you. But in the early stages, don't be afraid to be by yourself and lock in and do what you need to do in order to achieve your goals. Don't want to go on another rant, but yeah, this Portugal is beautiful. I'm definitely coming back here again. I'm going to visit the rest of Portugal and see what it's all about. But I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for supporting. And I just appreciate the love. And I'm cheering for each and every one of you. And I want to see you succeed at the highest level. And one day, I want to be inspired by the work that you do as well. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Emmanuel from LiveFree. And I hope you're out there living free. God bless.